What's up, guys? This is Comics with Rich, where my good friend Richard, he explains comic books. And today, we're doing Heroes in Crisis.
A very controversial piece by the collective works of Tom King, Clay Mann, Lee Weeks, Mitch Gerads, Travis Moore, and Jorge Fornes. So we open Heroes in Crisis with Harley Quinn and Booster Gold.
Oh boy, this team up.
Oh, this is not the team up part.
Oh,
They
not yet.
not yet. You got to work your way up there. So they're in a diner. Booster Gold and Harley Quinn are both like disheveled. They got like their clothes ripped and shit. Harley walks over to Booster Gold. Like the waitress is like, "Oh, you guys are a superhero and a supervillain. Like, is there gonna be a fight?" Booster Gold's like, "Yeah, there's gonna be a fight." So Harley Quinn attacks Booster Gold, and his shield isn't up. Booster Gold's a hero from the future. He actually was a janitor in like the 24th century or something, and at a museum for superheroes. So he stole all of the superhero stuff out of the museum to come back and become a hero in the 21st century, because it'd be easy because he knows all the history and stuff, but he actually never studied history, so he sucks at it. So he's the greatest hero you've never heard of. He also stops time anomalies and stuff. Not important for this story too much, but he's a time traveler. He has a shield that's supposed to be able to go up to protect him from attacks, but it's not protecting him right now from Harley Quinn's just stabbing him.
Why not?
That's part of the mystery, Spencer.
Don't tell me. Tell the people watching.
That's a mystery not solved until issue 8. We're on issue 1. We'll get there.
Got a long way.
Yeah. So, intercut between Harley Quinn and Booster Gold just beating the crap out of each other. We get these little confessionals from different superheroes that went to Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a mental health clinic, quote unquote, devised by the Trinity, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, that is supposed to help heroes that are in crisis.
Doesn't sound like it's helping much.
That's definitely one of the things that we'll get to once I get through this whole story. And you'll find these different confessionals scattered throughout the entire book. Like we have this hero Blue Jay. He's kind of like the Atom or Ant-Man, but he's from a different Earth that can shrink and upsize at will, and he hasn't been able to control it that well. So in his confessional, he talks about how some supervillain shot him with an arrow that's made his powers like uncontrollable, and now like when he goes to sleep, he'll wake up small when he was not small before, and he's like drowning in the blankets.
Okay.
And he knows that it's just like an issue with his powers that's been caused by this villain, but he's wondering if maybe it's like something that he's doing.
Is it?
We don't know. He dies.
Oh.
Yeah. In the middle of these confessionals and opposite these snippets of Harley Quinn and Booster Gold, we get Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman going to Sanctuary to find out that everyone there has been murdered.
By who?
That is the question. So we go there.
Think we're gonna find out next issue?
No, we don't. We have the benefit of hindsight, but not complete hindsight.
All right, Captain Hindsight.
One of the more sad deaths is about a hero named Hotspot. He can like turn into fire and stuff.
Who the fuck is Hotspot?
He was a hero created in the mid-90s for the Teen Titans. He was originally called Johto, but that's offensive in a Hispanic language. I'm not sure which one. So they changed it to Hotspot when they put him onto the Teen Titans cartoon.
Either way, I've never heard of him.
He's only in like 2 episodes, so you probably wouldn't have heard of him. But basically he's just kind of here because he's kind of a kid in over his head in the whole superhero business. He talks about how he has a catchphrase when he fights crime. He's like, "I'm all fired up." So he says that, and he reveals in his confessional, these confessionals are recorded to a camera and then immediately deleted afterwards, so the heroes can like get their stuff out of the way and keep all of their secrets safe. And
So they use it just to vent.
yeah, essentially, the AI of Sanctuary is supposed to like help guide them through the process, but it also will forget like as they go through, so that again all of their information is secure.
Mm-hmm.
And Hotspot talks about how like the reason he says like I'm all fired up is because like it's just something that he has to say to like bump himself up, because he's
a little pep talk.
Yeah, because he's fighting crime. He could die at any moment, but like he can't let villains know that he's scared shitless right now. So he just says I'm all fired up, and he's like, as long as they what's the line? It helps, right? You got something to say, right? Even if you go out, at least they'll remember you. I'm just warming up, is what he says. And then the next page, Superman confirms Hotspot has been killed, and he asks Diana and Bruce, what was that thing he said? He always had a thing he said, so they don't remember. So then we go through, they go to the Sanctuary is based on a farm, the farm that Clark grew up on, and inside the farmhouse they find the last two victims of Sanctuary's massacre, which is Roy Harper Arsenal and Wally West the Flash.
What a shame.
And then we get a quick little confessional about Roy, who explains how he became a heroin addict, which is a defining character trait of him since like 1977. Basically,
I remember that from Arrow.
And basically, he didn't like needles and Arrow. That was like their thing to do, like not just make him a heroin addict straight up. He basically talks about how like him and Ollie are just like dudes fighting crime, and if they want to keep fighting crime, they have to pop painkillers. And he read a study about how painkillers are really bad for your liver. So he decided to try heroin, because then it would save his liver and it would dull the pain.
Yeah, because heroin is a great alternative.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's his kidneys. His kidneys are going to get killed by the pills. So you save your kidneys with the heroin and maybe some money. Heroin's less expensive than painkillers. It's got a nice little thing. Isn't that what superheroes do? Save things. So as we slowly learn during the Harley Quinn and Booster Gold fight, Harley believes that Booster Gold has murdered everyone. Both of them have gotten out of Sanctuary alive. Only those two. And so Harley...
How'd they escape?
We don't know. Like I said, it's part of the mystery. We find out that Harley Quinn thinks that she saw Booster Gold murder everyone, and Booster Gold thinks that Harley Quinn has murdered everyone because he saw her do it.
Okay.
And that's why they're both trying to kill each other.
That makes sense.
The Trinity...
But what's the truth?
What is the truth? We'll find out. The Trinity also find the robots that are based off of Ma and Pa Kent and Lana Lang have been dismantled with a cryptic message called "The Puddlers Are All Dead."
Puddlers.
And
it's a funny word.
It is. Diana explains a puddler is someone that used to work on metal. They would take the impurities out of molten iron so it could be forged into a stronger metal. And they wonder, like, what does this all mean? There's a massacre here. There's this cryptic message in blood. And, there's two suspects on the loose. I don't think they know about that quite yet. And she wonders what it all means. And Bruce says it's what it always means. Our quest for hope, for redemption, has turned into another hunt for vengeance. Because they devised, Sanctuary. Booster Gold says it best in the final page. The robot super reality therapist, built with Kryptonian tech and infused with the will of Batman, the compassion of Wonder Woman, and of course the honor of Superman. It's supposed to help out heroes that just, gotten some PTSD from saving people. And that's where our first issue ends.
This was our in-depth analysis of Heroes in Crisis. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe also. And while you're there, hit that little notification bell so you can stay updated whenever I upload a new video. This is my good friend Rich. I'm Spencer, and we'll see you in the next video.